So, hot. Week 9, any given weekend, we're back. It was a phenomenal week 8. For me, it was. Do we just want to hop into it?
Yeah, hop into it, Bob.
Do you know why I'm wearing camo right now?
Why are you wearing camo, Bob?
I'm hunting for them locks because I hit one. I got my buck right here, hanging on the wall. I did it.
You did it. That's the storyline, Cooper, or the storyline title. Cooper finally did it. You finally
not shaved.
Don't have to worry about it getting shaved. I tried to tell the people I was riding with you the whole time. I tried to tell them, don't be fading Coop.
Bullshit. He's
gonna hit one. We're riding with Coop. And you finally did it, Bob.
I know. It was to all the A haters out there. It was great. I mean, I got people texting me when Ole Miss was up 14, saying like, you are on a generational run of being like the worst picker ever. And I'm like, okay, remember this. We're game's not over. Which I'm not gonna lie, I don't know how Georgia covered.
Yeah, can we talk about that game? Because Georgia was the wrong side in that game. When we talk about gambling, there's sometimes right and wrong sides. Ole Miss was completely dominating. It looked nowhere near that Georgia was going to cover. I'm pretty sure Brett Cannon, Brett Cannon, was texting you mid-game and was like, thanks for the free money, because it looked the entire time like Ole Miss was finna cover that. And then fourth quarter, Georgia just turns it up, ends up backdoor covering. Yeah, it was a crazy high-scoring game. I'm pretty sure Ole Miss's first 5 possessions all ended in touchdowns.
Yeah,
it was a high-scoring game, but Georgia eventually covered for you.
Chamberlain proved me wrong, because the whole thing was like, oh, this is his first road test, and
that was the narrative.
Came out running. I was like, oh, this is bad.
Yeah, Ole Miss, they showed up to play. I'm still shocked. It's funny that the one lock that you hit is kind of like a weird, kind of backdoor-ish lock, because that was a close game all the way through. Yeah. But I am proud of you, Bub. You finally got the monkey off your back.
Now we're just hunting from now on.
I like that. I might have to ride with you this week on your lock, Bub.
Yeah, I'm like Elmer Fudd. Come here, you silly wabbit. Yeah, it was really good to finally hit a lock, finally get that off the chest, weight off my shoulders. But yeah, how about you? Did you hit your lock? You had a double or nothing lock this week. You've
been talking about how you want to address my lock.
No, I was just wondering about your lock this last week.
You fucking know what happened. I had Georgia Tech, Duke, TCU and Baylor was easy money, and Duke was the right side in that game. They were at the 1 yard line, their first possession, and they fucking fumble it, and Georgia Tech runs it back for a touchdown. That's a 14-point flip in that game, and they were still in it. Duke is the worst kind of good team of all time. There'll be some times where Duke just marches it up and down the field on people.
They're like Auburn.
They are like Auburn, and they just find a way to fuck up somehow. I'm so pissed that I took Duke in that, because that should have been an easy one.
Because your other one was double or nothing, and you had Baylor
TCU over which was easy money.
Hit.
Third quarter, you knew it was going to go over, even with the rain delay. And Duke, that was the right side to be on. They fucking marched the ball up and down the field all day on Georgia Tech, and they just consistently find a way to fuck things up.
Yeah, and so since the spotlight has been on me the last 8 weeks about me not hitting a lock, how quickly forget that you have only hit one as well. So we are now tied for the amount of locks we have hit. So now I think
you're 1-6, I'm 1-7. So technically,
but we still only hit one lock. Mm-hmm. So now we at least should do something where we try to have the most locks by the end of the year. Whoever has the most locks, winner, loser.
I think you had the idea. I think we should let the fans, the people in the comment section let us know what should the bet be, because I'm 1-7, you're 1-6.
Yeah.
And we kind of see who has the most locks at the end of the year, and then we let them decide what the punishment should be for the loser.
I like that.
So y'all let us know in the comments what the punishment should be for our lock picks at the end of the year.
At the end of the year.
Yeah.
Other than that, there really wasn't much in week 8. I mean,
not too many storylines, really.
Me hitting a lock was probably the breaking news.
Yeah.
Billy Napier fired out of Florida.
Bye-bye.
Got chomped up by the Gator.
Got booed off the field after beating Mississippi State, after a W.
They were chanting, "Fire Billy."
Yeah, I mean, his has been in the works for a while. It's been brewing. He was kind of a dead man walking going into that Mississippi State game. Fun fact, Mississippi State has had there's been 3 coaches since 2020 who has been fired after beating Mississippi State. There's been 3 coaches. It was Gus Malzahn, Billy Napier, and there was one other coach that got fired directly after beating Mississippi State.
For Florida?
No. Gus Malzahn was at Auburn.
Are you talking about
Billy
just
Napier?
Mississippi State?
SEC coaches.
Interesting.
Directly after beating Mississippi State got fired. But yeah, Billy Napier, that's been in the works for a while. The coaching carousel just kind of keeps getting deeper and deeper and deeper.
I mean, people say that the transfer portal now is the craziest thing. What about the coaching transfer portal this upcoming year? That's gonna be.
I read that the most
crazy.
Coaches fired in 1 year was 9 or 10 or something like that. And there's been 8 already. I think if there's 2 more coaches fired this year, it'll be the most coaches fired in a single year. So I think it's going to be the craziest coaching carousel we've seen in a while.
So, and speaking still on Florida, I mean, the other thing I've been hearing is Lane Kiffin. Is Florida going to push for Lane Kiffin?
Yeah.
Do you think so?
That's been brewing for a while. That was brewing last year, the year before. It's a legit rumor at this point that Kiffin has kind of entertained the Florida job. The only thing I will say is the Lane Kiffin documentary dropped on ESPN. He had kind of an ESPN 30 for 30 on his career, and a family thing is a big thing for him right now because his daughter is enrolled at Ole Miss in Oxford. His son is about to be enrolled in Ole Miss in Oxford.
His son that plays football?
I don't know if he plays football. That's a good question. But I know that he's basically going to be going to Ole Miss. His daughter is already there. And he's talked about how much he likes Oxford before. He talked about how going into the job, he didn't really think that he would like it. And he kind of enjoys the kind of quiet college town sort of thing. And he's also built them up to where, do you really want to restart and have to do an entire rebuild with Florida? Obviously the Florida job is better, but
to a degree it's better. But
I mean, it's
like you said, do you want to?
Before Lane Kiffin got to Ole Miss, Ole Miss was irrelevant. They were a trash program for many years, and he showed up and kind of rebuilt them. But the Florida job,
I mean, it's better, but you have to consider, is it better in comparison to what he's built at Ole Miss?
Yeah, that's kind of the question. I still think it's better because the Florida Gators job, as far as recruiting goes, you could throw a 3-mile radius around campus, and you have some of the best recruits in the country. Florida Gators, the recruiting that you can get from just in-state, that's going to be majority of your roster, and there's so many good players from Florida, so that is kind of the factor. But
then there's also what I've read is, I mean, how many coaches have they been in the last 6-7 seasons? I heard that boosters do a lot, are a lot in.
Yeah, I mean,
I think don't know coach would want to deal with that.
Yeah, I mean, I think if they actually did hire Lane Kiffin, the boosters would probably kind of already know that they need to up their money more, bringing him in. And he gets compared to Steve Spurrier all the time, which is the Florida's best coach ever. They love him so much. The visor, the say whatever he wants. But I personally believe that Lane Kiffin is going to stay at Ole Miss. And if I had to bet, I would bet that Florida hires Alex Golish from USF. It just makes too much sense.
Or John Gruden.
Gruden, I don't know. That's just a complete wild shot because that motherfucker's working at Barstool right now. So I don't know. But I don't think Lane Kiffin's going to leave personally.
Lane Kiffin's son, Knox Kiffin. He said he not play at Ole Miss, but he is a quarterback, class of 2028. Yeah. Has 2 offers right now, one from SMU and the other from, I can't tell if that's Kennesaw State or...
It's a small school.
Who? But he's going on visits to, I'm on his Twitter profile, he's going on visits basically everywhere.
I was about
He'll probably be a high recruit or... 4-star, fringe, 3-star.
What class? 2028?
2028.
That's in a while.
I was about to say, because he came out saying that like he did not want to play for his dad. And that's the only son.
He just went on
son did?
Yeah. He said he does not want to play for his dad. And then he ranked the teams that he would want to go to based off their uniforms.
I didn't see that.
Yeah.
But I know that Lane
Damn,
Kiffin
he's got
really
more
does
offers
like
than I thought. He's got offers from Arkansas State, East Carolina, FIU, Georgia State, SMU, Western Kentucky, Murray State, and Sacramento State. But he's a sophomore.
Yeah, still got time.
Regardless if he's at Ole Miss or Florida, he's going to be getting a free scholarship to either of those programs.
Yeah.
But I did see that Marcus Freeman was linked to it, and he already came out and said no, he doesn't want the Florida job.
I heard Marcus Freeman was linked to Penn State as well.
Marcus Freeman isn't. I
heard James Franklin was linked to OSU.
James Franklin?
I'm just kidding. That's what people have been saying. Like, oh, what if James Franklin went to OSU? It's like, I don't think anybody wants to go to OSU right now. Like, that's a dumpster fire.
Yeah, I think they're probably going to hire North Texas's head coach. I forget his name, but he developed Mateer, Baker, Cam Ward. He's developed some people. James Franklin is going to get picked up regardless.
The fan base wants Zach Robinson.
Yeah.
Is
he played
OC
there
right now?
He's in the NFL. I think he's an OC in the NFL.
He was a quarterback there, though.
He was quarterback there with Dez.
Ooh. I like the North Texas coach, to be honest. I think that's a perfect fit for them. But
yeah, the coaching carousel is going to be crazy.
Can we talk about how it's not on the storylines, but James Franklin went on College Game Day and just basically like cried the entire time about like how unfair it is for him?
Can we talk about how ESPN and College Game Day kind of teased us with the like buildup of it? Because they were like the exclusive interview with James Franklin. I was thinking like, oh, they're going to get like down and dirty, but instead, it was like, oh, James.
Yeah, he didn't even address losing to Northwestern and UCLA. He never said a word about those things. He was just like, I brought him to a Rose Bowl, which he did rebuild him. But in the world of coaching, yes, it is an unfair world.
Yeah. It was. I definitely was tuned in for that.
Yeah.
But besides football, NBA is back. NBA started last night. It feels like the NBA Finals was just here, like a few months ago. It was a very short turnaround. OKC Thunder got their rings last night. It was pretty cool to see. Us being from Oklahoma City, me and Drew, but I mean, I know you're like a big Laker fan.
I am a Laker fan. I'm also a Thunder hater. I'm fully buying into the role of hate watching them all year, preying on their downfall. I hate them so much. They boo KD 10 years after the fact. They're going to be calling him a cupcake when he's like a 75-year-old man.
Well, I agree. The hatred needs to, it's like enough is enough.
Well, we do want to preface with that you aren't a Thunder fan. You kind of try and act like you're halfway a Thunder fan.
I am a Thunder fan.
You sent 4 memes today in the group chat trolling Thunder fans.
You know why I troll Thunder fans, a specific Thunder fan.
Fucking Gary Poyer, dude. He
we're
trolls
just dropping
you.
names now.
I'm
Okay.
dropping government names. I don't care. He trolls you about the Clippers.
Yes.
And that has made you kind of hate the Thunder.
That has a little bit, but I'm also rooting for them because it's OKC.
You took Rockets money line last night, Bob.
Because I saw a trend that there was majority of ring ceremonies lost their first game. lost that game. So I was like, you know what? Yeah, they're NBA champions and they're the ring ceremony. They can probably win it again. But guess what? Rockets money line. That still doesn't mean I hate the Thunder.
Nate, what would you label me?
I think you're actually pretty like fair and level-headed with the Thunder.
I mean, the Heat were my first love of all my professional sports teams, so I can never stop rooting for them, but I love Oklahoma City.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And I think you're fair, and you're just like you root for the city, which is understandable.
I went to a lot of games last year and plan to go to a lot this year.
Yeah.
The games are fun.
Yeah,
I like the team.
We went to the finals last year.
Yeah, we did.
Saw Halliburton hit the game winner.
Yeah,
That's
and
true.
Cooper's cheering for the
Had a
Pacers
buddy
the whole
that
time.
left at like in the third quarter and missed that shot.
No, he left with 2 minutes left in the game.
Maybe that's what it was.
He was like, how do you leave an NBA Finals game with 2 minutes left and it's a...
He's just the king of the Irish goodbye.
Yeah.
I like a good Irish goodbye too. But with the Thunder, the NBA, I'm glad it's back. I probably won't start
College
tuning
basketball
in.
soon.
Yeah, college basketball soon. I probably won't even tune into the NBA until like 30 games go by because the first 30 games really mean nothing. Like you could be 500 30 games in and still turn around for the season.
Some fan you are.
I mean, you know, we're gonna get when we get to the doghouse. You'll see my doghouse.
Yeah, and when we get deeper in the year, we'll get deeper into NBA, college basketball.
Yeah, but right now
it's football season.
Right now it's fucking football season.
I gotta hit another lock. God damn it.
That's facts.
All right, yeah. So speaking of doghouse, go ahead. I don't even know who's in my doghouse.
In my doghouse, I have professional sports in my doghouse. I'm so tired. The NFL, you can't watch a game that isn't like one of the two games that are nationally broadcasted to us, which is the Cowboys and Chiefs every single week. You can't watch those games without either having Sunday Ticket, Amazon Prime Video. I'm tired, and now that it's in the NBA too, you have to have Amazon Prime Video to watch the NBA also. I'm tired of these fucking professional sports teams putting everything behind a paywall. In college, I can watch 45 different games all for free on ESPN. And professional sports, I can't even catch some of the biggest games because they're behind a fucking paywall. I'm the professional sports is in my doghouse this week. I'm tired of the greedy fucking bullshit. College sports rules. That's all I gotta say.
All right. Yeah. Okay. I agree. My doghouse. I kind of want to put myself in my doghouse after this move I did this last week. I had Missouri money line in a 2-leg parlay, and the other part of the parlay already hit, and I had Missouri left, and this is when it was going into overtime against Auburn. So I was looking at the odds of the Auburn game in overtime, and I was like, hey, Auburn's plus 120 right now. I could throw a little bit on Auburn to cover, like to like kind of go even, like just in case Missouri doesn't hit, I still have this Auburn. Mm-hmm. And so I did, but I accidentally maxed bet it with the money that I had left in my account. So I lost a good amount of money on Auburn money line to win in overtime. But I still won. I still won the money from the 2-leg parlay. But it was just like once I hit submit and it popped up my slip, I was like, "What have I done?"
That's a tough. That's.
I kind of want to put my there. I mean, I'm kind of in the doghouse. My inner thoughts, I guess you would say.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna put. You talking about professional sports? I'm gonna put Seahawks defense. We're gonna do a little fantasy football. I'm down 2 going into that Monday night game, and the Seahawks dropped 3 or 4 interceptions thrown right to them.
You had Seahawks defense.
I had Seahawks defense. Would have put up 20. Ended up putting 8 points. Ended up losing by 4. But yeah, that ruined my Monday night.
I like that.
So I'm gonna put my inner thoughts of betting and Seahawks defense in my doghouse.
That Missouri game was crazy. Auburn If I was an Auburn fan, man, I'm
Another coach.
lost.
Another coach might get fired. Hugh Freeze.
He could. He literally has to win this week, and we'll kind of see later about us talking about that. He has to win this week to keep his job.
I think he'll be in the carousel. Drew, your doghouse.
Carson Beck.
Oh,
That's
it.
Damn.
Should we
about
talk?
that
Yeah. Should we talk about that? How I said, "What if my lock was Miami?" and y'all said, "No, we can't do that."
You said Miami money line, which was like
You kind of
minus
fucked him by
900.
saying that anyways, so I still blame the loss on you.
What? How?
Blame it
You
on you.
spoke it into existence.
Put your stink on it, Bob.
Exactly.
Fuck out of here.
That would have been the greatest story ever if you're 0-7 on locks and then you take a minus 800 money line and
The one
it
that
even
didn't want
ends
to
up.
do it. Y'all didn't want to do it.
Yeah, we would never do a minus 800 money line for a lock, but that would have been the funniest storyline of all time. If
I would have felt like I would actually curse. Like I would have gone about my life thinking that I'm cursed.
Coop definitely had Louisville money line in that game.
No, I
Drew.
didn't.
He 100% had that.
No, I didn't.
I
did
believe
not
it.
touch that game.
You didn't touch that game?
You want to go through my slips afterwards? We can
We might
show
have
it.
to look at. We might have to look at some
Okay.
receipts. I don't know.
Okay, we can because I did not touch that game. I should have, but I didn't.
Yeah, it's kind of just the era of college football where the what's the word? Not commentary, but like where all teams are kind of close. The parity is as big as it's been ever in college football, and any given weekend,
Any given weekend.
any given Saturday, shit can go left, and that's what happened with Miami that week.
So why is Carson Beck in your doghouse?
I mean, he threw 4 interceptions. Do I need to explain myself? Did you watch the fucking game?
Yeah, I watched it. I was just wanting to hear your thoughts about it.
He threw 4 picks. If he doesn't throw 4 picks, they don't lose that game.
So how does Miami bounce back from this?
Run the ball more.
That's fact.
Okay. Any message to Cristobal on Twitter or anything? No tweeting?
I actually didn't I didn't tweet any angry stuff at Cristobal. I'm trying to still stay positive with them. I still think they have a really
You
good
should.
team.
Season's not over.
Louisville's a good ball club too. Like they have a legit
ranked now?
roster.
Yeah, they're ranked now.
They're 6-1. That is a good ball club. That's a sleepy game to go in. But it is kind of a thing with Cristobal now that he kind of loses those games that he's supposed to lose.
Yeah.
You know? So, but I wouldn't sell any stock in Miami. No. I still think y'all are legit.
Oh.
The only thing that sucks is they don't control their own destiny, because this is why I hate these big ass conferences. Is Georgia Tech doesn't play anybody the rest of the year. Virginia doesn't play anybody the rest of the year. If both those teams went out, Miami could be like a top 10 team, not even playing in the fucking ACC championship.
No,
That
I
is
got
true.
him there. I got him
So,
an ACC champion.
You'd have to hope that one of them loses. But actually, can we go into Smash or Pass?
Yeah,
Because
go ahead.
two
We
of the
can do that.
guys.
Go ahead.
Okay, so rolling right into Smash or Pass. The first 2 that I have are actually Haynes King, Georgia Tech. He's been playing well. I know we've talked about him a few times on the podcast. 14 for 21, 205 yards. But didn't have any passing touchdowns, but did have 14 carries for 120 yards and a touchdown.
Yeah.
Are we smash or passing Haynes King and Georgia Tech? Or on the flip, Chandler Morris? Another kind of subpar game, but 15 for 25 passing, 179 yards. I mean, they beat Washington State, but these guys aren't playing. They're playing nobody. I'm gonna be
Wait,
so
Chandler
mad.
Morris. Oh,
Virginia.
Virginia?
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
So Georgia Tech, Virginia. That's the subway into it.
Gotcha.
Both quarterbacks that control their own destiny for both their teams to get to the ACC title. Which one are we smash or passing?
I'm gonna take Haynes King. I mean, God forbid a little white boy get a little motion. You feel me? So I like Haynes King. I think he's a smooth criminal.
Yeah, Washington beat Washington State by 2. I'm just looking right now. They beat the Louisville game. They should have never fucking won that game. If Miller Moss doesn't throw that ridiculous pick 6, they don't win that game. But also Georgia Tech is we've talked about it on the pod before. They're the worst good team of all time. Like they
don't do
nothing
anything
flashy.
special. Yeah.
They're kind of finding ways to win right now. I would probably smash Georgia Tech just because I like Brent Key. I like kind of the physical culture that they have. But on the Miami point, I wouldn't be worried about Miami at all because even if they don't make the conference title and they win out, they're still going to be in the playoff.
Yeah.
And I think the ACC gets 2 teams regardless. I mean, if last year's ACC got 2 teams, I feel like this year they're going to get 2 teams. So Miami does still control their own destiny to some point if we're talking about natties. But for the ACC title, yeah, they are going to have.
Who do they have left? Who do y'all have left?
The thing that makes me the most upset, though, is that Miami has yet to ever win an ACC championship. That's what's crazy. And they have the best team that they've had in a long, long time. And if they don't win it based on the fact that just 2 teams played cupcakes all year long. I mean, Virginia beat Florida State. I'll give them credit there. But the rest of the schedule I'm
not going to lie. The rest of the schedule, I'm not worried at all if I'm a Miami fan. Stanford, Stanford just beat Florida State, but still, at home, SMU.
At Pitt and at SMU will
probably the 2. Maybe at Virginia Tech if it's a night game.
Virginia Tech, new coach.
Yeah, you don't know. Coach. You don't know.
I mean, you never know with Cristobal, but there's 0 shot that Georgia Tech and Virginia finish the rest of their season undefeated in conference play, and that's the 2 playing in the ACC title. Like, one of those teams is gonna lose a game. Like they're not full of NFL talent, and like they're winning games by crazy amounts. Like one of those teams is gonna drop a game.
Yeah.
All right.
So I wouldn't be worried about that, but.
Moving on to the next players. We talked about him last week. He got a big win. Bear Backmeyer.
Bear.
He had 13. He was 13 for 22, 166 yards passing and a touchdown, 11 carries for 64 yards and a rushing touchdown. Big win against Utah. And then on the flip, the other quarterback he's got a team. These two, basically, this team's tied for first with BYU. Brendan Sorsby of Cincinnati. Woo. He was 21 for 30, 284 yards passing, 4 touchdowns. Granted, he played he played a school that could probably lose to Bixby if they played tomorrow in OSU. But who we smash or passing, Bear or Brendan?
I'm not bought in on Cincy quite yet, and I'm starting to I'm starting to warm up to BYU for some reason. It's hard to hate BYU right now, especially Bear.
No,
I'm a big Bear bub, yeah, it was a good win against Utah, and they have another test this weekend at Iowa State. We'll get into that, but I'm gonna do Bear. I'm gonna ride with Bear.
He's a freshman.
Yeah, he's a true freshman,
and he's a quarterback that wears number 47.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I actually do like Bear. The Utah BYU rivalry is by far the most slept on rivalry in the entire country because
Holy War.
Yeah, the Holy War. Utah's kicker was kicking. He was practicing field goals during their prayer. And BYU fans, the way that they chirp at the games, they're like, you frickin' stupid head, you butt face. And it is
you flipping guy. You stink.
He had to put out an apology on Twitter.
Which is understandable, but that rivalry, they hate each other. And then you get the mountains in the background. You get the 2 teams wearing red and blue, which we want to talk about boxing, red corner, blue corner. We want to talk about the Bloods and the Crips, the 2 colors that really just hate
define
each
a rivalry.
Other. Yeah, and they wear the red and blue at the same time. That rivalry is low-key my new favorite, like, slept-on rivalry in all of college football because that game is always so good. But I am going to be smashing Sorsby on that. I think that he's undefeated in conference play, so since he still has a legit shot at making the conference title, I mean, their only tough, really game is BYU and at TCU. Their only loss is a 3-point loss to Nebraska. I still think that Cincinnati has a legit shot at making a run for it. I think BYU, even though I love Sataki and what he's built there, and they are just as solid as a football team as you're going to see in the entire country. The 4 and 5 stars aren't going to jump off the paper, but the way that they play, the physicality, and just solid football, I do like that about BYU. But since you took Bear, I'm going to be taking Sorsby and Cincinnati on that one.
God, I feel like I was just watching Pat McAfee from Game Day hype up a pick and then give me Georgia.
Yeah, take the other one. I like Cincy. I mean, they beat.
Just not bought in. I mean, they really played.
Yeah, you took Iowa State against Cincy, Bob, and you saw how that went.
Yeah, and then
500 yards in the first half.
Who else did they
something
play?
Like that. Nebraska. They beat Kansas. Beat UCF. I don't know. I like them, Bob.
Okay, I respect it. All right, Week 9 games. Are we ready to jump into them?
Yeah.
There is a few honorable mention. Well, actually, let's just go through them right now.
Now, what was your honorable mention?
Honorable mention.
Mention?
Yeah, I can't speak today. That we were gonna leave out just because we can only pick 5. The first one was gonna be Kansas State, Kansas. That is the Sunflower Showdown.
Fuck that
Crazy
game, dude.
stat though. Kansas State is on a 16-game win streak against Kansas. They have won 16 years in a row.
I did actually know that because they kind of have the
And it's
plan.
kind of a tricky pick this year, though, because it's like, what Kansas State are you going to get?
Yeah, I know. Kansas State has kind of been trending upwards. They just beat TCU, which was like a legit Big 12 contender.
But also Kansas is like, they're not as bad as they've been for the last 16 years. So it's like, do you want to root for Kansas to break the streak, or do you want to root for Kansas State because they've shown flashes that they can compete with anybody in the Big 12, but also like you just don't know what Kansas State team you're going to get.
Yeah, I agree.
Kansas.
That is a tricky ass pick. I'm not going to be putting any money, any bets on that game. Probably won't even watch it. I'll catch the recap or something like that. But is there another honorable mention, Bob? Is it the Paul Bunyan Trophy?
Yeah, the Michigan State.
Yeah, I'll just talk about that real quick. Michigan State, they're dead in the water. Jonathan Smith, they hired from Oregon State, didn't have a single history in the Midwest, doesn't have any connections in the Midwest. They just hired him because he had some sort of success at Oregon State, and now you see them, the entire fan base is just completely dead. Like, I wanted to come on here, throw on the helmet, throw on the jersey, the leather jacket, and just start talking my shit on Michigan State. But they are so dead as a program that, like, it's not even worth my energy to do that. But it is low-key a scary game because they are that dead. They have absolutely nothing to lose, and we have everything to lose. But with that game, I still think that Michigan slaps them.
There's been some classics of Michigan State game, especially in the past with you, like the failed punt attempt.
Yeah, I mean, that's one of the most classic games of college football history was that punt.
I mean, I
will always think of the guy that's just the guy in the stands. And then also I'll always think of you just celebrating and laughing in Nate's face.
Yeah, I was about 11 years old. I had to go hide in the bathroom, and Coop followed me in there with his phone, recording me as I'm like damn near in tears.
That is such a lie. Do not let this man lie to y'all. Do not let this man.
Absolute fact.
No.
You were bragging in my face after we lost that game.
No, because we were sitting in the front room, and you put your head in your lap, And that's the only thing. I did not film you.
On Jesus Christ, I had to go to the bathroom.
You're going
so
to hell.
I could
You're going to hell.
No, I'm
You're
not.
going to hell.
Let's do a call in with our mother, and then we can see.
Hey.
I had to go hide in the bathroom because you were so happy about that play.
I wasn't even happy that they lost. It was more so just excited or like happy about like what the fuck just happened. Like I can't believe this game.
I could say that
He wasn't happy that they lost and that you lost. He was excited that they lost.
No, I was just like crazy, like, whoa, what just happened? But I did not follow you and film you.
You did into the bathroom. I had to go hide, and I was damn near. I'm pretty sure I cried at that game. I was like 11 years old. Yeah, that's one of the craziest college football plays of all time. But
Are you betting on it this week?
I don't have it on my card.
Wow.
Just because, like, dude, they're so bad. You have to understand.
Take the over?
Dude, they can't even pack out a stadium. Like, they hate their coach right now. They're ready to tear it down. And we're kind of, we still have the playoffs on the line. We still have stuff like that. They have absolutely nothing to lose. And that rivalry is a legit heated rivalry. So I'm not going to take anything of that. I'm just going to be cheering for Michigan.
I kind of like the over in that game, not going to lie. But I don't have it on my card. Who knows?
Not with Sharon Moore's pussy ass.
All right. Well, all right. Now let's get into our Week 9 official games. First one is number 18, USF at Memphis. USF is a 4.5 point favorite, and the over-under is 63.5. This is a little G5 game. I wish Memphis wouldn't have lost last week because then it probably would have been game day. Who knows? Maybe.
Yeah, probably not.
I mean, they would have been ranked.
Yeah, but they'd probably still go to Nashville just because it's been that long since Vanderbilt has been good.
Oh,
it's at Vandy.
Vandy, okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah, who are you? I like this game, but who are you taking?
I'm taking USF minus 4.5. This is kind of like a really big G5 game. USF played North Texas last week in a big G5 game. North Texas 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
They didn't play last week? Who did UCF beat last week?
USF was on a bye. North Texas played somebody else because I had North Texas on my card.
Oh, they played Yeah, facts. That was 2 weeks ago. They beat them 63-36. This was a game where North Texas had a lot of hype. They let their students take the day off of college just to tailgate at the game and pack out the stadium. And USF just shows up and just brutally beats the absolute shit out of them. And I think that's kind of who UCF is this year. They have an offense that's one of the fastest offenses in the country. I think Golish is going to get a big job at the end of this year. Byron Brown, we've seen him. He's a man amongst boys, especially in the American Conference. So I'm going to be taking USF minus 4.5 in this. I think they are the best G5 team in the entire country.
I'm also taking USF 4.5. I was debating on the over-under, but I think 63 is a little too high for me. Drew.
USF minus 4.5. I love Byron Brown.
All three of us taking that? Do we like that?
I also agree. I think they are the best G5 team. Byron Brown, man, what is he? Is he a? I want to look this up.
He might be a junior.
He's a senior.
Senior?
But is he? Yeah. I was gonna say he probably made him a lot of money this year if he could hit the portal and go to a different school. But
does he have a year? Does he have an extra year or no?
Who knows? Fucking
in college football these days, they give damn near everybody.
In college basketball, they signed Louisville signed a G League player. So
he does not have an extra year.
But
and he's expected to enter the 2026 NFL draft.
To be in the league.
Since that loss to Miami, where they kind of got blown out, they've won 63-14, 54-26, 63-36, and 48-13. They're just
personal.
They're boat racing teams right now. So
All right, next one. Back on the BYU, we got number 11 BYU at Iowa State. Iowa State, surprisingly, is a 2.5-point favorite, and the over-under is 49.5. This is a toss-up for me because I've been saying I hate BYU, but then I've also have bet on Iowa State, and they've burnt me so many times that they've been in my doghouse. So it's like, I feel like if I take BYU, it'll be the one time that they lose, and Iowa State will win. And then
have both of these teams been in your doghouse this year?
No, BYU's never been on. I've always bet against BYU.
Oh, you just kind of stated
BYU
that you hate BYU.
I hate BYU, so that's why I've always bet against them. Okay. But they just keep on saying like, "Fuck your pick."
Mm-hmm.
So I'm taking BYU money line this week.
BYU money line. Okay, I like that. I mean, you got to give respect to Kalani Sitake for what he's built at BYU. Even last year, they kind of just find a way to win games.
They play Texas Tech next week. I see him going undefeated going into Texas Tech. Potentially college game day as well, if Texas Tech wins as well. I don't know if they're on bye or not.
Okay, I like that. I'm going to be taking Iowa State minus 2.5. This year, when those lines you have a question mark at some of those lines like I've had, Vegas is usually right with their bitch asses. And I think that Iowa State, they still are a really good team with Rocco Becht, Matt Campbell, the defense. And I think BYU going on the road, what's the city that Iowa State plays in?
Drew
knows it.
Give me a. No, it's.
Is it?
I'm gonna see it and I'm gonna know.
What's the name, dude? I know it.
Ames,
Iowa. Ames, Iowa is a ridiculously slept on place to play. Like, that is a tough environment to play in, and I think that the line kind of represents it. I'm going to be taking Iowa minus 2.5 in that one.
Okay. Drew, I guess we're going to be going against each other that week.
Riding with you.
Let's go.
BYU money line.
It's a great pick.
Riding with Sitake and Mr.
Riding with the Bear.
And then they're all going to soak it up after the game.
Facts, they are. I wonder how much soaking they did last week.
Oh, I bet they soaked.
They soaked up just the entire environment, you know.
I bet they soaked it up until they looked like fucking prunes coming out, looking like raisins.
That's crazy.
That's the thing about BYU is there's no girl distractions, no party distractions, just God and fucking football, dude. That's all they're focused on.
I don't know what you're talking about. We're talking about, just soaking up the win, man.
I'm talking about soaking in a woman.
Okay, all right.
Next game.
Next game, okay. Number 3, Texas A&M at number 20, LSU. Texas A&M is a 2.5-point favorite, and the over-under is 48.5. Quick stat for you. LSU is 20-1 at home in night games under Brian Kelly. So I am taking another money line, LSU money line. Go Tigers.
Money line?
Go Tigers.
I like that. LSU kind of got exposed last week as just kind of the mid program that they are under Brian Kelly.
Day game
against Vandy.
Day game.
Yeah, it is a good day game, and the LSU the Death Valley is going to be rocking for sure. But
day game.
I didn't even have a pick in this game on my card. Now I'm trying to decide here live.
Day game.
It is a night game in Death Valley. That's such a tough place to play at night. Fuck. I'll take LSU plus 2.5. I won't take their money line. I'll take plus 2.5. Even though I think LSU is so mid, they're so mid. They were top 10 last week. Everyone who watches ball knows that was not a top 10 team in the country. I still think that I don't see Texas A&M going undefeated on the year.
But you also took Vandy last week.
Yeah, but I mean that was a layup pick. LSU, they're not good. Their O-line stinks. Their offense stinks. Their culture stinks. Garrett Nussmeier is 80% fucking healthy.
I just really think they can only play at nighttime.
I mean, yeah, that is a ridiculously tough place to play. I'll take LSU. I think Marcel Reed is a legit Heisman finalist this year, but I could see him, giving a couple away. I'll take LSU in that. I'll ride with you.
Man. Drew, can you give me a little chant of what LSU fans say? What is their chant? Can you sing it for us?
Suck that
I don't know.
dick, bitch.
Yeah, is that what they say? Wizard Gang,
Suck this
AOO.
tiger dick, bitch.
Yeah. See y'all done. Let the wild beast in. Ain't nowhere to hide. Okay, I don't. It's like a song.
Yeah. I was just asking for
Their chant is "Suck this tiger dick, bitch,"
Yeah.
and they say that.
Are you
sucking the tiger dick,
sucking
bitch?
it? Are you soaking it?
You set me up to fail. I'm sucking that tiger dick, bitch. LSU money line.
Yo. Okay. Great pick.
I like that.
Anything else?
No, I think I might have to have a little parlay on some of these games of the week. I'll tell you after and go to the next
I was
game.
about to say, I thought I heard a siren going off. Drew a 3-leg.
I haven't done a 3-leg in a while, but I feel good about
Since
this one.
week 1.
Yeah.
You're going to be taking Missouri money line.
Am I?
We'll see.
Better not have Miami spread in there.
We'll see.
Next game, we have number 15, Missouri at number 10, Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt is a 2.5-point favorite. Over under is 51.5.
This is college game day.
College game
week.
day.
Yeah.
I heard them talking about this today between the two coaches. I forget how you say his Drew Drinkwitz?
Eli
Drinkwitz. And then the LSU coach.
LSU coach?
Or not LSU, the Vanderbilt coach.
Clark Lee.
They're like, I wonder if Clark Lee, because Eli always wears a visor. Mm-hmm. They're like, I wonder if Clark Lee would ever wear a visor. But being outside, he'd get like a tan line because he's bald. Mm-hmm. It was just a funny... Had to be there, I guess. Tough crowd. But yeah, I'm going to take Vanderbilt minus 2.5. That's my pick. They got me some money last week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that. I was big on Missouri at the start of the year and throughout the year, but after seeing Bo Prabula try to diagnose a defense, he is so goddamn awful at... When he has to throw the ball and Missouri isn't running for 9 yards a carry, he is just dog shit. And I like Vanderbilt this year. I like Pavia. They do have some legit NFL talent on their team. There was a clip of one of their guards sandwiching 2 different D linemen in pass pro.
And who's the tight end?
I did see that.
Eli Stowers. They have legit talent this year. Like Vandy, this isn't your grandma's Vanderbilt. Like you have to show up and play them. They straight up beat LSU last week. There wasn't nothing fluky about that. So I am also going to be taking Vandy minus 2.5. You got the game day factor. It's one of the biggest games of probably the program's history. And then you got Pavia, kind of the head of the snake of that. So I'm going to be taking Vandy minus 2.5.
If you're Vandy's AD, are you locking in that contract extension with Coach?
With Clark Lee, yeah. He is a Vandy grad, and his whole reason for coming to Vandy was like he grew up a Vandy fan. He played at Vandy. So I really don't see him going anywhere. But yeah, you pay him for sure.
Got to.
Yeah.
Drew.
Vandy ain't losing this game at home.
I like it.
They ain't losing this game. Diego ain't losing. Give me Vandy money line.
Yeah.
So that's my 3-leg right here. Got 2 underdogs and a favorite. I like it. I can't get the odds because for some reason Fliff doesn't work on my laptop anymore. BYU money line, LSU money line, Vandy money line. That's got to be like a plus.
Hold on, say that one more time.
BYU money line.
BYU.
BYU money line.
I love
LSU money line.
LSU money line.
Vandy money line.
I love that because those are all my picks that I have.
That's got to be like a plus.
I love that.
Just for a 3-leg, that's got to be
up.
like a plus. I don't know. If I was to guess, like a plus 600 something.
Probably.
I unfortunately can't ride with that parlay since I took Iowa State. I took Iowa State, Bob.
It's all right. We're going to ride.
Wow, yeah.
But
We're riding.
I hope it hits for y'all, you know?
Yeah. We'll pop it up, show the 3-leg for y'all at home.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, on to our game of the week.
Game of the week.
Damn, that scared me. We have number 8, Ole Miss, coming to town at number 13, Oklahoma, down in Norman. OU is a 5.5-point favorite. Over unders 53.5. I kind of want it. Damn, they're a 5.5-point favorite on this.
Are you going down to that?
Are
you going down to that game?
If it doesn't storm.
Oh, yeah, because it's going to storm.
It's supposed to, like, be raining cats and dogs.
Yeah, I'll be outside running a show.
So,
Wait, it's supposed to rain?
Saturday, yeah.
That might influence my pick.
What was your
Or
pick?
not. Don't worry about that.
It's going to be, well, it's supposed to stop.
It's supposed to rain
We
bad
have a concert.
Friday.
We have a concert at the zoo that night, so I'm well aware of the weather. It's
That
supposed
night,
to
but it's
stop.
11 o'clock
It's supposed to
kickoff.
stop. Oh, it's an early one. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's gonna be fucking pouring.
That's what I'm saying.
It's supposed to stop around like
It
5
might
or
be
6.
delayed. The game might be delayed.
Damn. Okay.
So I'm taking the under 53.5, and I kind of want to alternate spread and take OU at like 3 or 3.5 if I can get it at good odds. 5.5 is crazy. I don't know.
The line has been moving up.
Yeah,
I'm
like,
pretty sure it
I
opened
got
up
it
at
4.
3.5.
I got it at 4.5.
Yeah, probably either opened up at 3.5 or 4.5, and it's moved up to 5.5.
Either way, I'm taking OU to win. Fuck yeah.
So you're taking OU money line or the under?
Both.
Taking both? Okay. I like that.
Well, actually, you'll see on my card if I add the money line. My main pick was the under because it's raining. OU's defense compared to Ole Miss offense, and
Can I just put on the record? We have it at 53.5. It opened up at 50.5, and right now on ESPN it's up to 54.5.
Yeah.
On the thing. So it's been going up. I just wanted to put that out there.
Have you also noticed that the only 2 games that Oklahoma has exceeded more than 28 points has been to Temple and Toledo? Every SEC school game, and Michigan has been like 28 points, 24.
Well, yeah, their offense.
It's kind of questionable right now.
when
Just
you
because
talk about their
Mateer, I mean, they handled that against South Carolina, which put your Mateer versus Sellers argument to rest.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure it did.
But yeah, I'm taking the under.
Okay.
Boomer.
I like that. First of all, I didn't put that fucking argument to rest at all because Sellers was playing without like 13 starters on his team. His O-line was completely banged up. If we want to talk about John Mateer, 7 touchdowns and 6 interceptions on the year, and we just want to fucking get on our knees
so we're gonna
and
allow,
start sucking his dick.
We're going to allow the Sellers to have an excuse of not having players, but we're not going to put in the fact that John Mateer against Texas didn't have a fucking recovering from a thumb surgery 2 weeks before. 3 weeks.
Okay, so what did he have against South Carolina when he threw for 150 yards and 1 touchdown and ran for 14 yards total? What are we going to put the excuse there? 150 yards passing?
Game management. Game plan.
Oh, okay.
What Sellers?
More excuses.
What Sellers throw?
Do you think that Lenore Sellers is in a better position to succeed offensively or John Mateer?
John Mateer.
Okay, thank you. That's why I've been saying that he's not a top 5 quarterback the entire time, which is damn near an absolute fact at this point.
Is Chamberlain against Ole Miss better quarterback than John Mateer right now?
No.
Okay.
I wouldn't
Glad we're
say
on the
that.
same page.
We are on the same page. I've been the only one that's been fucking level-headed about Mateer and what's going on with him. Y'all were saying he was the best quarterback in the country a couple weeks ago. Fucking
Which he was.
ridiculous take, horrible take, aged like milk. I'm going to be taking... What did I take in that game?
Look at you.
Let's see. I'm going to be taking Ole Miss plus 5.5 in that game. Here's the crazy thing about that game, though. I think I would rather bet OU money line than Ole Miss money line. Like, I think OU legit wins the ball game, but I just see it as being kind of like a slugfest. Like, I just don't see Oklahoma covering 5.5 necessarily. Like, I see them winning by, like, some field goal, something like that.
Have you took Oklahoma once this year? Like, have you took anything of, like, OU spread, OU money line?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
I don't think he has.
I took Texas against them.
Yep. You took Texas. You took Michigan. I want to say you took Temple spread against OU because it was
a big
Temple.
spread.
Yeah, it was like
He might have.
It was like
at Temple, Philadelphia.
yeah.
Philadelphia people are
you're
crazy.
like, give me Temple plus 44.
Yeah, I mean,
I'll have to pull that clip up if we still got it.
I mean, do we want to?
Yeah.
We don't want to get into the OU talk, bub, because y'all were acting like shit was dandies and dandelions fucking week 4. And Mateers, Heisman, best quarterback in the country, legit national title contender. And after 1 week against Texas, the expectations completely changed for that. And with Mateer being a top 5, we're not even going to get into that because it's just not true. He has 7 touchdowns and 6 interceptions. I was just saying because
you last week you said Lenore Sellers is a better quarterback.
Motherfucker, Lenore Sellers.
So we said, all right, we'll see this week.
Buddy, Lenore Sellers, go look at the O-linemen who were hurt for South Carolina. They had 3 or 4 offensive linemen hurt. He doesn't have the talent that OU has. He doesn't have a top 3 defense in the entire country helping him out on the other side of the ball. South Carolina just doesn't have that. So you can say what you want about Sellers. I saw Sellers break 5 tackles on one play against OU. And he just doesn't have the talent around him right now.
Here's one thing I'd say about Mateer, though, is he missed that cupcake game. Okay, that's probably another 4 touchdowns. He has 5 rushing touchdowns. He missed a game as well. So
he did.
You have to factor that in. And also that he does have 5 rushing touchdowns. He probably has 4 or 5 total touchdowns.
Yeah.
In that game he missed.
I mean, yeah.
I'm not saying he's a top 5 quarterback, but like the stat thing,
Texas
when you have
was
a guy
bad
that,
game.
Yeah.
If him playing against who'd they play that week? Was it
Toledo?
Nicholls State, I think, or something like that, or Curry College or something like that. The week that he missed, then Michael Hawkins.
Kent State.
It was Kent State. Yeah, one of the worst teams in Power 5. If that separates him from being a top 5 quarterback, I guess we can take that. I'm just
saying you can't if you're going off stats, which you have players that miss. If he misses a game, like Hawkins had 3 touchdowns in that game.
No, I understand that for the total stat. I'm just going off when he did play. His past 3 games, he has not been great by any stretch of the imagination. Auburn, Texas, and South Carolina. Auburn, his defense got 10 sacks.
Auburn injured his thumb in the first quarter, played the rest of the game. Texas recovering. South Carolina still recovering. Give him some time, bub.
Give him some time. Y'all said he was the best quarterback in the entire country.
Now this next week, it's a big game.
It is a big game. So do you think that Mateer is a better quarterback than Sellers?
Yeah, I'm taking Mateer over Sellers. Moving on.
We can move on, Bob.
Cards. Who wants to go first?
You go first, Bob.
No, you go first.
No, you go first, Bob.
No, you hang up.
No, you hang up, Bob.
You hang up.
You go first. You have less picks.
I only have 5 less than you.
Yeah, just go ahead and rattle yours off because I might adjust mine off yours.
Okay, but I also might. Okay, when you do yours, I'll add mine if I have any that I like. I have USF minus 4.5 at Memphis. I have SMU minus 3.5 at Wake Forest. I really don't know why the line is that low. Did you look at that game at all?
Yeah, because they're coming off a beating Clemson.
I know. That's why I'm like, do we know? Does Vegas know something I don't know? Because it's at Wake Forest. It's the only reason why I could see it, but
yeah, I don't know about that game.
I'm taking SMU though. Taking the under Ole Miss under points total. Maybe OU spread. You'll see on my final card. I'm still debating. I'm taking Kansas State money line in the Sunflower Showdown. I'm taking Arkansas money line versus Auburn. Hugh Freeze, get ready to learn Chinese, buddy. I'm taking Vandy minus 2.5 versus Missouri. I'm taking BYU money line at Iowa State. I'm taking...
Wait, did you take Arkansas money line against Auburn?
Yeah.
But
At home. So you have Auburn, is what I'm hearing.
no, go with your pick, Bob.
I have Minnesota plus 8.5 at Iowa. I have Miami, Ohio versus Western Michigan over 41.5. That's deep in the books, fellas. I just want to let you know that. That one was hidden. I have Baylor money line at Cincy. I have LSU money line versus Texas A&M. And I'm bringing them back out from the doghouse. Prime time, 9:30. Up in the Rockies almost. I'm taking Colorado plus 14.5 at Utah. The Shador.
Okay.
The Shador.
I want to know about that any given lock, Bob.
And my any given lock, which I'm going 2-0, man. I feel so good about this. Actually,
You're doubling?
No. Why would I go double?
Oh, you said 2-0.
Yeah, I'm going on a win streak.
Okay.
I'm going on a win streak now. I'm taking Alabama, South Carolina over 47.5 points.
That might actually be a good pick.
That is my any given lock.
That might actually be a solid pick. I like that. For my cards, I'm going to be going with Indiana, UCLA over 55.5.
Okay.
Which, by the way, I only have 15 picks this week. I know I usually have 20 plus, but I crunched the numbers last night in my bed. I'm looking at a 14-1, 13-2 day.
We didn't even give our total records so far.
Oh yeah, the total records are you are 37-48, 43.5%.
We can work with that.
You're 1-6 on your locks. I am 62-75, 45.2%, and 1-7 on my locks. Did you just say got to my thing? I'm winning more than you, Bob.
It's just crazy. You're 30 more picks than me, just because that's just crazy to show like how many picks you do.
Yeah, it just shows how much more locked in I am than you, Bob. But I'm going to be taking Indiana, UCLA over 55.5. UCLA, they're not a 3 and whatever ball club. They're 3-0 ball club since making the staff changes. I got Ole Miss's spread against Oklahoma. I got North Carolina, Virginia under 51.5. I got the USF spread. I got South Carolina plus 11.5 versus Alabama. Coming off a horrible week against Oklahoma. Alabama's been winning all these top games. I can just see that covering. I got the Vandy spread versus Missouri. I got Iowa State spread versus BYU. I got Minnesota plus 8.5 at Iowa. I got Pitt, NC State over 57.5. Pitt's quarterback that was a backup at the start of the year. Watch out for him. That guy is nasty.
Wait, what is that? Which one?
Pitt, NC State over 57.5.
Okay.
And NC State has a good quarterback, too. I'm pretty sure it's like C.J. Bailey or something like that. I got Texas Tech minus 38.5 versus Oklahoma State. Coming off a loss, I think they bounced back against one of the worst Power 4 programs in the entire
home
country.
Or at OSU?
It is home. I got TCU minus 15.5 at West Virginia. Rich Rodriguez in West Virginia. I think they are disgusting. I got Miami minus 29.5 versus Stanford. Hearing Cristobal's post-game conference, he seemed very pissed off, and I feel like Miami has the team to kind of bounce back. I got Tennessee minus 9.5 at Kentucky, and I got Arizona State, Houston over 47.5, and my any given lock of the week
I already saw it.
is going to be Auburn money line at Arkansas.
Yikes.
Auburn, they've played 4 straight top 15 teams, and every single game has been down to the wire, 1-score games. Their defense is actually legit, and I know the Jackson Arnold hate makes sense on third downs. He does hold the ball too much, but there was also some plays in that Missouri game, even though I had Missouri money line, where Auburn drops a wide open pass late in the fourth quarter to get in field goal range. They just make so many plays that makes them end up losing. I feel like they have to eventually bite a team. And Arkansas, that they have the interim head coach. I don't think, I think Talon Green is really, really good, but I think that Auburn finally finds a way to pull out a victory this week. That's going to be my any given lock.
Okay. I'm going tiger hunting this week, boy.
With Arkansas?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean,
I just have Arkansas money line. It's a decent.
It's a stupid pick because Arkansas is favored, but
Are they?
Yeah, they are. They're minus 2.5. I'm pretty sure.
Okay. Well, let me. Yeah, I'm still gonna take money line. I don't care.
Stupid pick. What?
Okay.
Go ahead, Bob.
Well, that's a stupid pick as your lock then. Sorry.
No, it is. It's a great pick.
You're
Bob.
betting on a 3-4 Auburn team.
Yeah. Did you watch any of their games, Bob? Did you see them up 14-0 on Georgia?
Yeah.
Did you see them?
Yeah.
Oklahoma get a free touchdown against them, breaking the rules.
Blew that game. Blew Missouri.
Yeah, blew Missouri, blew Texas A&M. You think they're just going to continue to blow games?
Yeah. Hugh Freeze.
Can you name me 3 players on Arkansas? No, you can't.
Talon
We're just going to
Green.
go ahead and move on from that.
Talon Green.
Uh-huh.
That's all I need to know.
Yeah, let's go ahead and
That's
move
all I
on.
need to know, QB.
Okay. We'll see how that works out. I'm confident in my lock this week.
Yeah, fuck you, bub.
Yeah, you don't know anybody
My
from
lock.
Arkansas. Who's the interim coach on Arkansas?
Bobby Paterno.
Okay, Petrino, but yeah.
Petrino.
Close enough.
Bobby Petrino cheated on his wife. Did you know that?
We talked about.
We've talked about it.
three episodes ago.
No, that's why I said that again.
I got caught up on that.
Old
too.
neck
That's-
brace Petrino.
That story was crazy.
All right, well, Alabama, South Carolina over 47.5. My lock. Auburn money line. Nate's lock, and then we're gonna have Drew's parlay sitting right there for y'all. 3-leg parlay. BYU, LSU, Vandy, all money lines. Mm-hmm. I feel very confident about these picks.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I
gonna be a
crunched the
fun week.
numbers. I have 15 picks. I'm looking at a 14-1, 13-2 week. I'm looking at an all-time. They're going to be talking about it, as far as betting history goes. I'm looking at that kind of weeks.
Okay, are we doing? Do we have a game to play? Is it recess?
It's up to you, Bob. You're the one.
We want to play.
One.
We want to play a game, fellas.
It's up to you, Bob. You're
Drew?
the one that.
Yeah, I'm pulling it up right now.
We're gonna play a college football quiz game. It is the college. We have to. Can you pick the college football teams by the Webster's Dictionary definition of their nicknames? So, like the definition of for instance, Auburn Tiger. It would say like the definition of a tiger. We'd be like, oh,
We have to guess.
Auburn. Yeah, out of what they give us.
And there's 20 guesses.
There's 20
We have
guesses.
4
We have
minutes.
4 minutes to guess them. And we are trying to get as many as we can. We're going to have Drew read off.
Let me know when you're ready, because the minute I hit play quiz, it's going to start timing.
We're ready.
I'm ready.
All right, here we go. The first one, a native or inhabitant of Troy.
Troy University.
No, it's out of these right here on my screen.
Bad.
A native or what?
Inhabitant of Troy. I can start reading through the options.
Oh, no, I have them right here. USC.
Correct. A tropical cyclone with winds of 74 miles per hour or greater that is usually accompanied by rain, thunder, and lightning, and that sometimes moves in temperate latitudes.
The Miami Hurricanes.
That's correct.
Okay.
Any of various shrubs or trees of the horse chestnut family, also the large nut-like seed of such a shrub or tree.
Whoa.
Ohio State.
No.
Bucknuts. The
Correct.
Buckeyes.
Correct.
Yay!
A native or inhabitant of a mountainous region.
Say it again.
A native or inhabitant of a mountainous region.
Mountaineers. West Virginia.
Correct.
Okay.
One who commits or practices piracy.
ECU.
Correct.
Let's go.
Any of a family of large, heavy mammals of America and Eurasia, and that have long, shaggy hair, rudimentary tails, and plantigrade feet, and feed largely on fruit, plant matter, and insects, as well as on flesh.
Okay, there's 2 animals on. Wait. Arkansas.
I was wrong. One who tends cattle or horses, especially a usually mounted cattle ranch hand.
It's gonna be SMU.
Okay.
One who tends cattle.
Oh, tins cattle.
See, Coops 0 for 1 already. Finna make us 0 for 2.
Shut the fuck.
Who deals with cows and cattle and horses?
Cowboys?
OSU?
Oklahoma State?
Correct.
Okay.
A firework consisting of a case partly filled with a combustible composition fastened to a guiding stick and propelled through the air by the rearward discharge of gases liberated by combustion.
Toledo Rockets.
Correct. Okay. A member of a Nahuatl-speaking people that founded the Mexican Empire conquered by Cortez in 1519.
San Diego State.
Oh.
A large Asian mammal of the cat family.
Auburn.
Auburn is not on here.
Look at you. You're just fucking
Auburn is on
shit.
here.
You're 0 for 2.
They're not on mine.
They're not on. Is it not a tiger?
Oh, wait, no, Auburn is there. Sorry.
I was about to say.
Opposing or taking arms against a government or ruler.
The UMass Minutemen.
Damn.
That was wrong. A captain in the Navy or of a squadron.
Say it again.
A captain in the Navy in command of a squadron.
Is that going to be Virginia Cavaliers? Or
No.
is that the Minutemen?
What the fuck?
That might be the Minutemen.
That's the Minutemen.
You want to try it?
Yeah, try it.
We got a minute left. God damn, that was wrong too. Okay, a member of a group of men pledged to take up arms at a minute's notice.
Minutemen. There we go.
That was right. Marked by or given to offhand and often disdainful dismissal of important matters.
Say it again.
Marked by or given to offhand and often disdainful dismissal of important matters.
Shit. UCF. Knights.
Wrong. A small, hardy, naturalized horse of the U.S. Western Plains.
The SMU Mustang.
SMU.
That was right. To move, act, or function with speed and vigor.
The Akron Zips.
Ooh.
That was right.
Okay.
A mounted man at arms serving a federal superior.
The
Virginia.
the Commodores. No.
No.
That was wrong.
No,
Any
it
of
was
various
Virginia.
birds. Okay, it's done.
We ran out of time.
How many did we get?
You got 60%.
Damn.
The average is 73.
We're below average.
Shit. That was low-key on you, bub.
How?
You swung too quickly at a couple.
How?
You put Virginia Cavaliers on something that definitely wasn't Virginia.
And went through UMass was said like 3 times.
Yeah.
I swung at UMass one time.
And then
but
I was
saying.
like, damn, I can't believe you got that. Oh, that was wrong.
No. That's a tough game. Okay.
That is a tough game. We will have to try that again because we have to complete that.
Yeah.
We have to get 20 out of 20.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, that is week 9. It will be a interesting week. Hopefully, I can go 2-0 on my locks. For everybody that faded me for the last 8 weeks, ride with me now because I'm 1-0. Finna go 2-0. So, you got anything else?
I do not. It's kind of, a sleepy weekend, which you kind of know what that means in college football. It means a lot of teams. There's going to be some upsets. There's going to be some crazy shit happening like there always is in college football. So I'm excited. Week 9.
Yeah, it can happen any given weekend.
It can. There's any given weekend. Shit can go left.
Yeah. So this is any given weekend.
Any given weekend. That's not even the fucking outro.
What is it?
Let's have a weekend.